Because I'm so pumped to be back in action. Didn't do it last year because of the pandemic.
Well, it looks like the weather's going to be just fine here for this weekend. We tied and broke record highs this afternoon, Patrick, and it looks like we're going to see warm temperatures again tomorrow. Probably not to record levels, but it's going to be staying warm here for quite some time. Live look outside. This is from our tower cam, sponsored by Shutters 239, and you can see this out over the station here looking at Pine Island and Nicholas, and we're looking at a quiet night here in Southwest Florida. Temperatures are very comfortable outside. It's a little bit more humid than it's been over the past couple of days, and we expect those humidity levels to continue creeping up as we go throughout the next few days. Right now we're sitting at 75 out at Page Field, 74 here in the Cape, 74 also down towards Naples. Right now it looks like the cool spot, believe it or not, a couple of them, Punta Gorda and Marco Island, both coming in at 69 degrees. So your forecast as we go throughout tonight, skies will be mostly clear. Temperatures overnight tonight dropping back into the mid to upper 60s. Highs tomorrow afternoon, once again, into the low to mid 80s for most locations. Winds out of the southeast right now. That's going to continue overnight. Some patchy fog possible later on tonight as well, now that the humidity levels have started to creep back up. But it looks like as we go into the day tomorrow, we're going to start to see more of a southwest wind, and that should keep us a little bit cooler tomorrow afternoon than what we saw today. And so with that wind coming off the Gulf, that should keep especially the coastal areas a bit cooler. Now, the real big action today has been off towards our north and west. Winter storm extending from Oklahoma all the way through Missouri up towards the Detroit and Chicago areas, and severe weather in the warm sector. Had a couple of tornadoes and some flooding in portions of Alabama and Mississippi here for this afternoon. And this is all basically dictated by the way the jet stream is configured. And the jet stream located right here, it separates the warm air from the colder air. And that's where you see all these arrows moving very quickly here, the strong winds in the upper parts of the atmosphere. So this is a pattern that typically brings a very active weather to the midsection of the country. Meanwhile, we're dealing with this ridge of high pressure, which continues to hold itself here over portions of Florida and the southeast. It will get squashed a bit here by this weekend. That's why I expect temperatures to cool down some. Highs on Saturday, upper 70s to around 80, low 80s Sunday. Then next week, when the ridge starts building back north and that pattern reshapes itself with that southwest flow and the warmer weather over our area, our temperature is going to ramp back up. This is what I'm talking about. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler, 84, down to 80 on Saturday. Then the ridge of high pressure rebuilds, and that's going to crank the heat back up. So most of next week is going to see temperatures way above average. We're talking about 8 to 10 degrees above average most days next week, and really nobody's complaining about that. It's going to be perfect weather to be outside, perfect beach weather as well. Temps tonight into the 60s with some patchy fog. Highs tomorrow. Notice the coastal areas a little bit cooler with that sea breeze, but everybody else though running into the low to mid 80s. Forecast tonight mostly clear, some patchy fog late, 66 your overnight low with light winds tomorrow. That southwest wind at 5 to 10 will keep us a bit cooler. 84 for a high temperature after some patchy morning fog. Ingman Marine forecast seas running 2 feet. Inland waters will be smooth. Looks like those winds will be out of the southwest in the afternoon, 5 to 10 knots, so lighter than what we've seen over the past few days. 7-day forecast, 80 again for Saturday, 82 on Sunday, staying mainly dry. Even though we'll have a cold front coming through on Saturday, I do expect a it to come through dry, so not expecting any rain with it. Next week, though, those temperatures crank right back up. We're back up to 88 by next Wednesday.
7